We just received a new announcement from Pam Bondi at the Department of Justice, and I had to do a genuine double or rather triple take when I read it. What really caught my attention was that the DOJ's latest statement was dated today, July 21st, 2025. Pam Bondi issued the following quote. Statement from Attorney General Pam Bondi regarding the Senate Judiciary Committee's request for information related to the Clinton email investigation dated July 21, 2025. Today, the Department of Justice has fulfilled Chairman Grassley's request to release documents related to former FBI Director James Comey mishandled investigation into Hillary Clinton improper use of high classified information during her time as Secretary of State. I applaud Chairman Grassley for his persistent, years-long dedication to uncovering the truth and holding those who attempt to hide it accountable. The DOJ remains committed to transparency and will continue to support sincere efforts in Congress to ensure accountability throughout the federal government. Now, when Ben Bondi talk about a years-long commitment, that's doing some serious heavily lifting because here we are in 2025 and Trump Department of Justice is still pushing out announcement about Hillary Clinton's email. To cut straight to the point, this move is a clear attempt to shift public focus away from growing absence scandal. They are tossing anything and everything at the wall to create a distraction and what later fall back that the GOP's favorite political drumbeat of last decade. Heavy emails, but do not just take my word for it. Trump himself is the walking, talking proof.
She deleted 33,000 emails and she got away with it, sort of. Hillary Clinton's email scandal make clear we have only seen the tip of the iceberg.
There has never been so many lies, so much deception. There has never been anything like it. And we're going to have a special prosecutor. When I speak, I go out and speak. There has never been anything like this where emails and you get a subpoena, and after getting the subpoena, you delete 33,000 emails. And then you acid wash them or bleach them, as you would say, a very expensive process.
Where are those emails, Hillary? They may find those 33,000 emails. They're looking. They may find those deleted emails. They may find them. Remember the email?
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing.
Trump seems to believe that if hearing on Hillary Clinton email has worked for Republicans this long, he might as well try to writing a little more out of it. And if there were any doubt that this is purely a distraction tactic, just take a look at the barrage of other divisionary stunts he is ruled out in past few days. One example, Trump took to Truth Social Post to post fantasy about Barack Obama being arrested. Yet another attention grabbingly to shift focus from the scandal circling around him. Kita image itu.
Because if it sure does seem like Trump is implicated in the Epstein files, suddenly he has to project his criminality onto everybody else, and who better than Barack Hussein Obama?
Because the moment it starts to look like Trump might be implicated in Epstein file, he immediately shifts into projection mode, accusing everyone else of wrongdoing. And who better to target than Barack Hussein Obama? But he does not stop there. In other desperate attempt to divert attention, He also lashed out by treating an NFL team. Trump posted that the Washington team should immediately go back to being called the Redskins, claiming there's overwhelming support for the name change. He said the same about the Cleveland Indians, praising the team's legacy and insisting that our great Indian people want their history preserved. According to him, their culture pride is being erased. He declared that times are different now, saying Americans are full of passion and common sense and urged team owners to make the change. And if that was not a bizarre enough, he also suggested denaturalizing Royce O'Donnell, bragged about Coca-Cola switching to sugarcane and started spewing posts about complete nonsense, just grasping at anything to flood the zone with destruction.
That video goes on for 3 minutes, pure distilled.
That video drags on for 3 full minutes, nothing but pure, concentrated distraction. Honestly, at this point, I would not be shocked if Trump let himself on fire and came across the White House lawn shouting, "Look over here!" His grand strategy, toasting out the most blunt, skinny, shiny objects he can find, is only slightly more sophisticated than his earlier tactic, desperately insisting that everyone just stop talking about the absent file altogether.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring. And I don't understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going.
It's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him. And it's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier. That turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work.
Trump posted twice on social media saying things like, "What's going on with my boys?" and in some cases, golf. They are all attacking Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's doing a fantastic job. We are on the same team, Mega, and I do not like what I am seeing. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to tear it all down over a guy who never dies. Jeffrey Epstein for jail. It's been Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. His previous strategy, just shouting out everyone to stop talking about Epstein, was too clumsy even for him. So now he's pivoted back to the classic playbook, toss out the biggest, loudest distraction he can find. Harry's email, threats toward football team, attack on Obama, anything that might draw attention away from what's really going on. But here's the key point. He is not trying to fool Democrats. They already see right through him. They know there's something shady going on. Where there's smoke, there's fire. No, the people Trump is trying to fool are his own supporter, his own voter. He is banking on them being gullible enough to fall for his circus. And that's the real insult. The people who should be most outraged right now are the Republicans because he is betting everything on the assumption that they are too distracted, too loyal, or too misled to notice what he is really doing. And to be fair, Some of them are starting to wake up.
So funny how clearly they got the list and went, guys, who even cares? Like, they obviously the whole time leading up to it were like, fuck that, we're gonna get that fucking list. And then one day they were like, what are we even talking about?
Also, you get the list and you go, me 7 times?
Me again? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, we're the fucking idiots, guys. Just to let you know, we're wasting time.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
That is, like, in all seriousness, that is, I think, what is enraging people right now is it's insulting our intelligence. Like, obviously, the intelligence community is trying to cover it up. Obviously, the Trump administration is trying to cover up. Something changed because they ran on this idea of exposing it all. All these guys had great ideas. Cockeyed Cash, Dan Bongino.
He had clips, dog. He had bars.
Of it.
Come on.
Just seems.
Come on.
It seems like I'll take how do we get the attention off of Epstein for 500, please, Alec.
I hope this story breaking today isn't just a cover story or diversion from the giant fiasco with the FBI and DOJ doing a 180 on Epstein.
So that's it? No client list? Epstein killed himself? No further investigations? Case closed?
Hey, we're going to do an investigation. Now, we can't tell you about the investigation because it's under investigation, so we can't actually talk about the investigation of the people that are being investigated, but they're under investigation.
Don't rise and fall with Trump. We need him. It's a historic thing that's happening. But that said, I'm not breaking my integrity or my morals or what I stand for.
Trump will keep scrambling to deflect attention from Epstein. But the more fantastic his distraction become, the clearer it is that we are hitting a nerve. If whatever he is trying to bury is serious enough that the resorting to demanding Obama's arrest, picking fight with NFL team, and dragging up Hillary's email in 2025, then we have every right to keep digging. The louder he yells, looks over there, the more obvious it becomes that we should be look right here. His deliberation is not shield. It's spotlight on exactly what he does not want us to find.